Located within the southern Appalachian Mountains of East Tennessee, the radiance of the Cherokee National Forest foliage abounds with vivid colors of autumn. Taking its name from the Cherokee Indians, who were stewards of this land long before settlers moved in, the forest, lakes, and rivers now offer a wide diversity of outdoor activities. Host and producer Kim Stricker has selected Parksville Reservoir, an impoundment along the Ocoee River, for this week's episode of Hook and Look, primarily because of its tale of conservation, considering the ecological history of the immediate area. Matt Price, boating officer for the Tennessee Wildlife Resources Agency, tells us more.
Parksville Lake, also known as Lake Ocoee, is a 1,930-acre reservoir with 109 miles of shoreline in Polk County, Tennessee, mostly surrounded by the Cherokee National Forest. The lake is impounded by Ocoee No. 1 Dam. Ocoee No. 1 was completed in 1911 by the East Tennessee Power Company. It was acquired in 1939 by the Tennessee Valley Authority. Several years of copper mining from the mid-1800s until they ceased in 1987, just upstream in the 60,000-acre Copper Basin area, created serious water quality issues. In the last 2 decades, this fishery's made a remarkable improvement and just about done a complete turnaround. It's an excellent fishery now for several species of bass, crappie, and other game and non-game species.
When contemplating the vast environmental restoration that took place surrounding this body of water, Danny and I didn't quite know what to expect in regard to the spotted bass population. We began with an initial investigation underwater and were pleasantly surprised as to the sheer number of spotted bass we encountered. The first group we discovered were positioned along the inside turn of a channel swing in approximately 18 to 20 feet of water. This particular school of spots were relating to fallen timber and limbs which were scattered across the bottom. For the most part, it appeared that many of these trees had been manually cut and left for structure.
Oh man, this is such a great lake. There's a whole school about 6 in front of me, Dad. Good size. And I've got every bit that many right in front of me. They're basically just kind of cruising and suspended over this wood. The fish are on the move. About 2 pounds, maybe 2 pound plus spots that just swam right down the shore right by me. They just suspend up to these trees as they move off the bank. You know what's funny is that most of these fish are suspended in the wood where there is sun. If it's shady, they don't seem to be there. Isn't that interesting?
An even more prolific area we stumbled upon was a slow tapering point adjacent to deep water. Several manually cut stumps and what appeared to be a large dilapidated pier of some sort provided an ideal place of ambush and refuge for this incredible school of quality-sized spotted bass. These chunky fish were taking advantage of this habitat and appeared to be very active, content, as well as uninhibited while bathing in the warmth of the midday sunshine.
This lake is absolutely chock full of spotted bass. There's a school of probably 30 of them here. And there is a wad. It's awesome. And they're actually pretty darn good actors. They're real good actors. They're staying around me. It's kind of like smallmouth. I don't know if this is an old dock or what this is, but they're all big wooden timbers. The smallmouth, young of the year bluegills, little teeny fingerlings. A great shot, close up on these guys with spots in the background. The key of the spots are eating these too.